Hello there folks, my name is Spoonks and welcome back to another episode of Box Office Chat. This is the show where we break down the top 5 domestic box office results, see where each movie landed, and see how well each movie did, so let's get started. Number 5 was Spider-Man No Way Home, making $4 million this weekend, adding to a domestic total of $792 million and a worldwide total of $1.8 billion. So this movie had an amazing hold this weekend. It just fell 10%. That is the best hold out of any of the movies in the top 5. You're going to see a pattern with a lot of the movies we talk about in this video. They all had remarkably amazing holds this weekend, but below 20%, which is crazy. But this one really had the best hold. It is still generating an audience. People are still rushing out to see it. It still has buzz despite being in theaters for almost 4 months now, and it's still baffling, well, not really baffling, but astonishing how well this movie has done in the times we are living right now. It is now 8 million away from 800 million domestically. I'm still gonna be skeptical if it can get to that total, because there are things that are going to push it away from that total, like more new movies hitting theaters very soon, the fact that it'll be available to watch at home very soon, and just the amount of money it's making week by week. It is now dipped below 5 million, and that total is probably going to get lower very soon, but that's still not to disparage how well and massive this movie has done. Just what a run. It has become one of the biggest movies ever made at the moment. It is truly astonishing to see how successful this movie is. I do believe this will be one of the last times we see this movie in the top 5, once again due to the newer movies coming out very soon. And if this is the last time, even though with my luck it probably isn't, what a run at the box office, my goodness. Number 4 was Dog, making $5.2 million this weekend, adding to a domestic total of $47 million and a worldwide total of $53 million. So Dog continues to do very well as being the sleeper hit at the box office at the moment. Like many of the movies we are going to talk about, it had a spectacular hold, falling 15% from last weekend. That is its best hold in its entire theatrical run, which is outstanding, and it continues to overperform and exceed its budget of $15 million. And I think one of the reasons for this film's success is that it is basically solid counter programming, as many of the movies out right now are big, giant, loud blockbusters at the moment, and you can either see those movies or a quaint little movie with Channing Tatum and a dog. And I think that's what's really helping this movie out right now. It's something that a lot of people are enjoying, a lot of people are recommending. Word of mouth has been very good for it, and once again, thanks to that cheap budget, it has profited very well. It has surpassed 50 million worldwide and is guaranteed going to surpass 50 million domestically. All in all, another great weekend for this movie. I'm super happy that it became a surprise hit at the moment. Number 3 was BTS Permission to Dance on Stage Seoul live viewing. Yep, it made 6.8 million this weekend domestically and 32 million worldwide. Once again, yep, this sort of came out of nowhere. It was a one night only specific event where you could watch BTS perform live from concert at your local movie theater. I had no idea this was a thing, but apparently a lot of people did. So much people that it was able to crack into the top 5. This was largely due to the fact that BTS has a massive fan base and tickets were $34. I don't really have anything else to add. It's not like it's going to be in the top 5 next week, or you can really call it a movie. It's more of an event, but it cracked the top 5 and gave me a reason to make this video. Yay! Number 2 was Uncharted, making $9.2 million this weekend, adding to a domestic total of $113 million and a worldwide total of $301 million. Once again, this is another film that had a stellar drop-off of under 20% with a drop-off of 17%, best hold throughout its entire theatrical run, obviously, and it has now officially surpassed 300 million worldwide, and it's on its pace to surpass Sonic the Hedgehog worldwide, which is a very solid accomplishment. Domestically, it's still got a long ways to go, but worldwide ain't so bad either, and I believe it's also got enough of juice in it to surpass the Angry Birds movie as well. Don't think it's going to get to Detective Pikachu and Warcraft numbers, but this is still a very successful movie right now. It's still very big. It is once again the second film of the year to surpass 100 million domestically, and is continuing to do very well right now. Word of mouth is still strong for this movie despite very stiff competition. I'm sure everyone who made this film is satisfied with how it's doing right now. I'm very curious to see where it will go in the coming weeks and when the steam will die down. I mean, it's probably going to die down a bit sooner considering Sony has another big movie coming out in early April, but we'll get there when we need to get there. But overall, Uncharted is still doing very well. And finally, let's end the video off with the number one movie of the weekend, and that was once again The Batman, making 66 million this weekend, adding to a domestic total of 239 million and a worldwide total of 466 million. So while Uncharted is doing well and is doing a lot better than many people would have expected, the real champion of the box office right now is The Batman. It is officially the very first movie of the year to surpass 200 million domestically, and the first film to do so since SpiderMan No Way Home, obviously, and the first film from Warner Brothers to do so since Joker back from 2019, which is insane to believe it's been that long. This movie also had a very solid hold, especially for a movie of this degree, falling 50%, showing that word of mouth is exceptional, especially compared to other blockbusters where they had much steeper drop-offs. Even Spider-Man No Way Home faced a drop-off of over 60%, and that's one of the biggest movies ever made right now. It really shows that people are loving this movie. Word of mouth, once again, is very strong, and many people are enjoying it and encouraging others to go check it out. It has made well over its budget of 150 to 200 million right now. The budget isn't really been confirmed at the moment, but it's in that range. But even if so, it's still doing exceptionally well. I don't see this movie not getting to 300 million domestically and 500 million worldwide very soon. It just seems very obvious that it's going to get there, and it's going to continue to be one of the biggest movies right now, and I'm very happy that it was able to do so. And it's definitely going to continue to be the number one movie for quite some time, as once again, while there are movies coming out, it is a very slow month at the moment. There's not really anything new coming out till The Lost City, so we got some time until then. But as for right now, everyone's eyes are on The Batman. And those were the top 5 domestic box office results for this weekend. And once again, normally this would be the part of the video where I discuss the upcoming new movies hitting theaters this weekend and see where I think they would land in the top 5. And while there are a couple of movies hitting theaters this weekend, specifically X and The Outfit, I do not think they're going to have a huge impact on the box office. The most I think they're going to do is probably land on the lower end of the top 5, or just not land there at all, because the marketing for all of them has been very lackluster. There's certainly buzz for a couple of them, but in regards to promotion and marketing, I've seen very little for them otherwise. But if they do manage to land in the top 5 next week, I'll be sure to discuss how well those movies do, as well as the rest of the movies that land in the top 5 on the next Box Office Chat. And that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Box Office Chat. What did you all think of the results? Were you satisfied, unsatisfied? Comment down below and let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on all those social media links right there. And until next time, everyone, stay sharp.